Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be taking you through your training for Wednesday, the 19th of August. So today we're going to be going through a little bit of a strength circuit to get you started with a bit of a focus on upper back strength and your core, and then we have a 4-rounder to finish off on. Now on that 4-rounder there is a lot of running, so if you feel like you've done a lot of running already this week because you've done the other 2 days of training, I'm going to have an alternative for you instead of running today. Unless you're T and then you have to do the run. So to start with, let's get some blood flowing, keep your glutes firing. We're going to kick off with some glute bridges. So remember, they're lying flat on your back, heels close to your bum, and extending your hips up nice and high, squeezing at the top each time. Following that, we're going to go through a Kang squat, hands across your chest, slight bend in the knees, push that bum back, and then drop your bum down. Bum up and through. So it's shoulders down, bum up, shoulders up. We're going to work through 10 of each of those, and then a 20-second hollow hold into a 20-second Superman. So focusing on having that lower back jam in the ground, then rolling over into a Superman hold. We're going to work through 3 rounds of that, get the blood flowing, and get you nice and warm. Then in our strength circuit, we're going to go for a full 20 minutes of just moving. You're going to need a towel for this one. So if you've got somewhere that you can do strict pull-ups or rings for ring rows, TRX, you can use that. Alternatively, just grab yourself an old towel. Now this can be wrapped around a door handle, but it does work better if you have a vertical pole or a horizontal pole to hold it onto. So all you'll do is wrap the towel around like so, bring yourself underneath, go to split, lean in, and pull, like so. So you're going to work through as many of those as you can, trying to keep yourself quite horizontal in the movement. Following that, you're going to go into a 30-second hollow hold, just like you did in the warm-up, or a plank hold, and then some chainsaw rows or a bent over row. So if you're using one weight, you'll go for a chainsaw row. That's going to be splitting your legs, leaning on one leg, pulling your elbow up high, and control it on the way down. We'll do that on both sides. If you're using a barbell, you're going to go 2 hands on and just do a bent over row. Focusing on that hinge of the hip and pull it up. Following that, we're going to work through some Z press. Once again, either with the dumbbell or the barbell. So if you're using that barbell, try to have your feet straight together, tummy muscles tight, and clean that weight up underneath your chin. Pressing through, trying not to lean back. Same principles on that dumbbell. Stomach tight, pressing up. So remember, with the Z press, you're losing all of your stability, and with all of these exercises, because you don't have much access to weight, to make them more difficult, use your tempo to help you. So in your first set, maybe just work through at a nice, easy pace, and then to make it harder, go slower and slower and slower, so that the tempo is making it more difficult. Then, for conditioning, got a couple options here. If you have something to step up onto, like a bench, a box, or like a high ledge somewhere around your garden, we're going to be going through 25 step-ups using your weight. Now you can hold the weight wherever you want, either suitcase, shoulder, goblet, that's your choice. You're going to complete 25 in total. Alternatively, if you've got nothing to step up onto, you can work through a back step lunge, which is just like so. Through, keeping your chest up as high as you can throughout the movement. You can hold your weight by your side, chest, or shoulder. So your option, 25 step-ups to something high or 25 lunges. Then you can head out for your 400-meter run, or alternatively, if you do want to sub that up, you can sub it up for 100 mountain climbers. That's 100 mountain climbers. like so, in the press up position, and you're going to try to bring your knee to your shoulder, to your elbow. So 3, 4. So your sub for the run today is 100 mountain climbers. Your reps are then descending on your step ups, so 20, then 15, then 10, and then the reps are staying the same on the run or your mountain climbers. So you've got a couple options there. Now this is going to be a little bit of a long run. There's no technical movements in there, so this is about trying to find a pace that you're going to be able to maintain, and then when you get to that second half of the workout, pushing as those reps start to come down. Manage those rest times because you should be able to move quite steady throughout the entire piece. If you have any questions, please comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys through Zoom class.